Hello everyone, this is Nanai and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire for the Game Boy Advance. In the last episode, after my epic fail in Camlon, we actually successfully almost completed Camlon Castle. There's only one thing standing in our way, and that's the boss, who is right up here. Oh, what's the little froggy like you to do? I'm gonna you talking to me like that. Why, I ought to just stomp your little... Oh, crap. Oh right, this is the first boss battle of the game. This is the frog. This thing can actually be kind of tough. You can only really attack because you don't have any magic spells, nor did we find any magical items. So I'm just going to keep on attacking here. I'm actually going to go ahead and heal. Like I said, this thing hits hard. Oh, thank God. All right, but yeah, this thing actually has four different moves actually, three of which are offensive, one of which is somewhat defensive. But yeah, it can attack you like that with its tongue. It can spit purple goop at you. We've already seen that. Its strongest attack is when it actually jumps and body slams you. That one, if you're not careful, can actually hit you for about 10 damage. There's one last one actually allows him to heal up. Oh. Yeah, that one. But it only heals him up for 10, so it's really no big deal. Yeah, he's doing 10, I'm causing like 18 damage to him. Okay, you can stop using recover now. Wow, he actually listened to me. Okay, things with most of the boss fights in this. They actually have what I usually call round 2. What round 2 is you'll see it much like that, like right there it said frog seems alright. What that means is the boss's attack, or the boss's stats rather, have actually increased a little bit. And as I'll show you in a little bit, he actually has an invisible health meter. So he's got a second health meter and his stats go up. And now he's hitting me for 7. But sometimes it's not that bad. There's actually one boss fight that I actually have a little story about, but that's not until way later in the game. So for right now, just forget I even said that. All right, we got a nice chunk of experience and a nice chunk of gold there. Ryu should actually go up about 4 or 5 levels here. Alright, it was 5 to 6. To 7. Alright, only went up 3 levels. Alright, and with the defeat of the frog, that actually causes all of the foul air in the castle to go out and for fresh air to come in. Which basically cuts out all of the random encounters and stuff here. But before you go, there's 2 chests up here you want to get. One of which has an herb, and one of which has 150 gold pieces. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here, and when I come back, I will be at the entrance to Camlon Castle. Okay, I'm back, and I am at the entrance to Camlon Castle now. I'm going to try to speak a little bit slower, because I actually noticed I was speaking a tad bit too fast in the last part. So I'm going to try and speak a little bit slower here. Alright, apparently Ryu has a scar that I don't even know of. Alright, so our next mission now is to go to Nanai. But first I'm actually going to go ahead and save the game, just because we've hit another milestone by defeating our first boss, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and I've saved my game. We are ready to go to Nanai. Okay, so like I said in the last video, Nanai is that big city just to the northeast of here. But there's water separating Camlon and Nanai, so we have to actually take the long way around. So what you want to... Alright, so what you want to do is basically just follow the landmass around here. Okay, now there's this beach here. we can't do anything with it yet, but we will do a lot more with this beach a little bit later on. Oh wait, we've got some new enemies here. These are bullas. Bullas, what I like to say, bullas have the defense of a slime, but they can actually hit a lot harder than slimes. But of course, since I'm at such a high level at the moment, they're barely doing any damage. Alright, so we got more golden experience out of that. I think I saw 7 experience points and 10 gold. And in that battle, I want to announce that I can actually outrun fleas now. Alright, so you might notice that the sun's going down. This game does have a day-night cycle. And that's actually important for this next part because... yeah, the day-night cycle is actually pretty important because you can only enter Nanai at night. If you try and go under the day, I wonder if it's maybe still daytime here. No. But if I were to come in here during the day, then there would be 2 guards standing here, and they would basically kick you out of town. Alright, so this is the town of Nanai. The first thing I want to do here is go into the inn and check this chest back here. You take the strength potion. Should be seeing a trend here. If you see a chest like that, that usually means that there's an item in there. It could either be a potion like that, sometimes it's just an herb, or it could, I think there's actually one chest later on that maybe actually has a piece of armor in it. I don't really remember much about that. But yeah, there's a strength potion in that chest, and just like the bigger potion in Drogen, that one's actually really easy to miss. And just like the one in Drogen, you only have one chance to get that, because once you do the events of Nanai, you can never come back to Nanai ever again. Alright, so we gotta play a little bit of Metal Gear here. We've got to avoid the guards. Now, really, with the guards here, they don't really have an eyesight. They actually have a range that you have to step in. If you get into that range, then they'll stop you and kick you out of town. Wait a minute, I want to check this house right here. I almost forgot about this. There are 2 chests in here. They both contain 150 gold pieces, and that takes you up to 300 gold pieces. Now, let's see. How much money do I have right now? Alright, there's actually one weapon I can buy here in Nanai. Yeah, that's the only shop that's open in Nanai, is the armory / weaponry. The weaponry actually has a weapon called the longsword. You can buy the longsword a little bit later, but if you go ahead and get it now, it's actually really good to have right now because this next boss has a pretty high defense. Alright, so now I want to avoid these 3. See, I'm literally standing right in front of this guard, but he's not doing anything, but if I get close enough to him, like I said, he'll come up to me. Same with that guy. Alright, now, whenever you're entering and exiting this palace, you always want to hang on the right side. You can't go down the middle, because if you get far enough down the middle, that guard to the bottom left will notice you. So, let's go ahead and head into the Nanai Castle. There's really nothing, no items or anything around here in the Nanai Castle. You're welcome to look around it, but it won't be worth your time because there's no items really at all in Nanai Castle. However, if you do go downstairs, this is my favorite track in the game. These stairs take you down to Gaia Temple, which is our next point we have to go to in the game. Just like up in Nanai, you have to get the stuff in Gaia Temple before you complete it. Otherwise you'll never be able to get those items. You'll never have another chance to get those items. So the first item you want to come up is right up. Alright, that was just a trio of beaks. So like I said, the first chest you want to get is right over here, which contains 650 gold pieces. And I'm still short on getting that broadsword. That broadsword actually costs 2,250 gold. I usually have enough by this time, but I don't. But right now I don't. Probably because I spent most of the initial 300 in Drogen. But usually I don't spend the 300. I usually just Yeah, that was as I was saying. It was a trio of beaks, by the way. As I was saying, I usually don't spend the 300. I usually just keep it and just go level grind and just use the Lady and Drogon to heal. But for this particular LP, I'm just going to. I spent it just to show you what items I sell there. But for right now, I'm actually going to go ahead and cut it off, and I'll meet you actually outside of the Nanai Castle when I have 2,250 gold, and I'll show you how to get to the weapon shop. I'll be right back. Alright, and I am now at the front of the Nanai Castle, just like I said. Now, I said hang a right here, so let's hang a right again. Just follow this wall up to about here. Now, don't get too close to that guard or else he'll see you. But once you're up here, hang a right, and there's a weapon shop. Alright, so let's talk to the clerk here. Little tidbit of trivia here. She's the only resident in Nanai. Yeah, she's the only person who wasn't kicked out of Nanai. Alright, so actually I want to introduce the, since I'm formally introducing the shops here, there's actually an extra option here that wasn't with the item shop. That would be trade. Now what trade does is you can pick a weapon, like I'm going to pick the longsword here, and she'll tell you how much she'll buy the bronze sword for, and you can see on the bottom I'll show you how much what your changing stats will be. See, with the longsword compared to the bronze sword, it's actually a pretty good change of stats, going up by over 10. So you go ahead and hit A again, okay to trade in, hit yes, and voila, you've sold your old weapon and you've already automatically equipped your new weapon. Alright, so now that that's all said and done, let's see. Well, I don't think I'll have enough time to actually go through Gaia Temple through this video, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. I know this is a short one, but I actually wanted to have a full 15 minutes to do Gaia Temple. So, this is Anon, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you for watching. Goodbye.